We're ready to do it, so let's step to it. Give yourselves a rousing round of applause. History in the making here at the Columbia Heights Rec Center here in the nation's capital of Washington, D.C. This is Black in Action Boxing Tribute, courtesy of our illustrious mayor. Give her a round of applause right now. That's right. You know, historically we've had, I'm sorry, I ain't introduced myself. I usually don't. I'm ring announcer Henry Discombobulating Jones, and as you see this medal, I got from the White House Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award. So I'm being recognized too, thank God, after 35 years. Can I get a round of applause? Well, thank you. Thank you. That's right. Anyway, so historically, we've had more world champions in this city and world-class contenders than any city in the country at one time. And many of them are here today, and they'll certainly be recognized. And we have a new generation of fighters coming behind them. You'll meet them as well. So boxing is back big time here in the nation's capital. I want to introduce another type of fighter. This lady has been fighting a good fight for the citizens and constituents of D.C. for quite a while. I met her back in before 2015 when she was first elected. She's been twice elected, so she's a two-time champion. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and stop clapping. Right. 3 times? 3 times? I missed one? Well, then you know something? She's going to be mayor for life if she wants it. That's right. Magnificent Muriel Bowser.
Give a big round of applause to Discombobulating. I love it. Well, good morning, everybody, and happy Black History Month. We are just so pleased to welcome you to the Columbia Heights Community Center in beautiful Ward 1. Let's hear it for our team here at DPR. Give them a big round of applause. I want to acknowledge Director Thenie Freeman. Give her a big round of applause from DPR. Latoya Foster from OCTFME. I just heard you are now OCFEMA. OCFEMA, that's what the deputy mayor said, y'all, OCFEMA. OCTFME, that is our cable television, film, music, and entertainment division led by the illustrious Latoya Foster. Kim Lockett, Andrew Huff of our DC Combat Sports Commission. Give them a big round of applause. I want to thank you for your leadership. And it is, of course, to be here to talk about boxing in the nation's capital. Sometimes people forget that we're the sports capital, but we're the sports capital, right? Not just the White House and the Congress, 8 great wards, 700,000 amazing people, and people who concentrate on sport and have seen boxing as a way to stay in shape, as a great sport to advance and move ahead, but also as a place to come together in our community centers and gyms where young men and increasingly women, right? Women in boxing learn, stay fit, and mentor and develop friendships that will last a lifetime. We are in one of our public boxing gyms here in Columbia Heights, but we could just as easily be at Bald Eagle in Ward 8 or Kenilworth and Woody Ward in Ward 7 and Emory Heights in Ward 4. And now we're planning Fairby Hope, right? So we want to have places and quality, safe places for the sport. I recently wrote an op-ed in the Washington Post, and I had to remind people that one of the highest grossing boxing events recently happened right here in Washington, D.C. at the Capital One Arena. And the thing I love about fight fans, I may never see them at any other government event or any other sporting event, but when there is a fight, I see Washingtonians, even Washingtonians that live in Ward 9, come to the fight. Am I right? But then I see other folks from Washington and around Washington that come to the fight. Sports is a great equalizer in one way. People who may not agree on politics who may be from different professions, different educational backgrounds, you name it, different everything. They come together around sports. And boxing is just one of those things where it's so much great fun. People are coming out from all over and coming to celebrate champions. And so we are proud that DC is the birthplace of more than 40 nationally ranked, 40 nationally ranked boxing champions. And I understand that we have 6 of them here today. So let's give a round of applause to our champions. We're proud of our current and former belt holders and proud of the young athletes coming through our ranks. So yesterday, we launched the application period for Rec for All grants. And these are grants that empower organizations to engage our youth between the ages of 6 and 18 through recreational activities with an emphasis on barriers to access. So in 2023, DPR issued over 100 grants totaling over $4 million, reaching 27,000 children across all 8 wards. And we are further encouraging community organizations to apply. So with that, I want to turn the program over now to Director Freeman, who will introduce Chairman Huff, and then we will hear from the champions. Thank you, Thenie.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Give it up again. Three-time champion, three-peat. I think he may have been a little discombobulated this morning with that introduction, but we will give him a pass. Welcome to the beautiful Columbia Heights Recreation Facility. As you look at this facility, can you imagine that this used to be our camp offices? This used to be the place where all the magic happened for our young people and families to register for camp. And so while I'm talking about camp, the application is open, the lottery is open. Please apply. Go to our website and get your youth and your grandkids and your cousins connected. But we're talking about boxing today, so let me bring it back. Again, this beautiful space, if you look around and you see the words on the wall, we were intentional about building something where young people could come, a safe space where words of affirmation speak to them. We have mentors. We have the baddest boxing program for young people in the nation. Coach B, Barry Hunter, Coach Boog, the whole crew, Jamie, all BJ, the whole crew are intentional about making sure we can connect our constituents to it's not a dying sport. It's our sport, and we own it. And as you can see, we do it well. So last year, Mayor Bowser talked about the largest sporting event at Capital One Arena. Showtime contacted us for the pre-fight events right at Kennedy Recreation Center, where they set up a boxing ring and did the weigh-ins in our facilities, because that's what we do. That's what we do. We have some great boxing champions in our that are part of us. I want to shout them out. Patrick Harris, wave your hand. Where are you? 20-0, professional. Started coming to the gym as soon as he could walk with his dad. Y'all might know him as Boog. His name is Patrice Harris. You may have seen him in a cameo. There's a movie, I think it's called Creed. Right? It's not just the fragrance. He does have street cred and credibility. Also, Derek Scooter Davis. Let the people see you. Come on. Recently turned pro and is currently 2-0 and was a national amateur champion. Give it up for Scooter. Nasheed Sugar Smith. Come on, they're so shy. Just had his pro debut right at the Entertainment and Sports Arena, was ranked #1 by USA Boxing as an amateur and won the Golden Gloves. He started at Bald Eagle since he was 8, and they train twice a day. And Mayor Bowser, they say that you showed up and had a training by Coach B as well with the team. So all the youth boxers in the building, where are you? All the youth boxers in the building? Adults, please affirm them. Please affirm our youth. We have to affirm them where they're in positive spaces. Y'all can do better than that. If Beyonce showed up, I promise y'all would do something different. Affirm these young people in this space. Thank you. We could not have done any of this without the investments that Mayor Bowser has put into, as you hear her say, District of Champions. And she's like, okay, Thenie, what are you doing? That's not enough. Give me something else. You heard her say, Farabee Hope, it's coming. She's not playing. She's not. I got you. Heard you loud and clear. And so, Mid work, if you've seen what Boog was able to do in Creed, we offer that on our facilities so youth can come get mid work. It's a great tool to teach them how to deal with some aggression, frustrations. They get mentorship. So I just want to make sure that you guys understand that. All right, so that's it. I'm going to bring up Andrew Huff, but just be reminded if you have a loved one or a friend that you want to get connected to our boxing programs, please visit us at DPR Programs. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to the chairman of our boxing commission, Mr. Andrew Huff. Say happy birthday. He just had a birthday.
Oh, we did. Thank you. Turning 50, y'all. It's real. Feeling good, though. Thank you, Mayor Bowser. Thank you, Director Freeman, for your leadership and support and the opportunity to be here today. I'm Andrew Huff. I'm the chairman of the district's Combat Sports Commission. The commission regulates boxing, professional wrestling, and mixed martial arts here in D.C. Really quickly, I'd like to recognize again some fellow commissioners that are here. Kim Lockett is a current commissioner. Dr. Mitchell, did you make it in the building? Or Sean Townsend? Either one? Commissioner Sean Townsend is here. Thank you for being here, Sean. And then I also want to recognize a former chair of the commission that's here, Adam Weirs, who was the chair before me. And I think Commissioner Lockett has a quick something for Adam.
Very quickly. Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon. My name is Kim Lockett. I'm a commissioner with the DC Combat Sports Commission. And I am here to acknowledge my little brother and fellow chair, Adam Weirs. I remember talking to the mayor at Adam's wedding, and I remember thanking her for putting us all together, because what she formed was a family. I'm about to get upset. I'm trying my best right now. And we really are a family. He's gone off and left us, but we know we can call him at any time. And I remember the mayor saying at the time, I'm good at putting people together. I thank God every day for our relationship, because it's outside of the whole boxing family. I'm so grateful to you, as I am to you. And I can't read without my glasses, so I'm going to let him read this before.
Come on up, Adam, real quick. It says, Leadership Award presented to Adam Weirs in recognition of your visionary guidance, outstanding leadership, and dedicated service to the combat sports profession and the citizens of the District of Columbia as the past chairman of the DC Combat Sports Commission. Thank you. Thanks, brother. Here's your mayor, too, on the other side. Before we get to honoring all these champions in the room, I just want to say a couple quick things. I've been on the commission for several years now. I've been to a lot of fights over the course of my time. Rec centers, clubs, big TV fights, and everything in between. I was there with the mayor at the Capital One Arena when Tank and Showtime Boxing set an all-time new gate record at the Capital One Arena, $5 million. They beat out the previous record holder, the Rolling Stones. Anybody heard of the Rolling Stones? Not me. Anyway, my point is this. DC is and always will be a fight town. The big fights are fun, the lights, the cameras, the television, but this is really what it's all about. This right here, the power of this sport to bring together community, to bring together an entire city. And it's really an honor for me to be in the room today with so many champions, current, former, and I think we got a few future champions in the room today as well. We have two champions that couldn't be with us today who have provided some video messages for us. I'm going to introduce them first, and then we're going to play their videos. The first we'll hear from is Jamal Harvey. Jamal will represent the United States at the 2024 Olympic Games in Paris, France. Yes, he is. And Jamal earned that spot by winning gold at the Pan American Games in 2023. And Jamal is represented this morning by his mother, Kim Harvey, and his coach, Daryl Davis. Thank you guys for being here. And congratulations to your family and to your team as well. Then we're going to hear a message from Lamont Roach Jr., who I would need several minutes to introduce properly, but I will instead just remind everybody that in November, Lamont won the WBA Super Featherweight Championship. Give it up for Lamont. And representing Lamont today is his coach, David Jacobs. Mr. Jacobs, thank you for being here this morning. So please turn your attention to the screen for a couple of video messages from these champions. And thanks again for being here.
Mayor Bowser and friends, thank you for honoring me in the Black History Month Black in Action Boxing Champions tribute. It's such an honor at such an early stage in my career. As an Olympian representing the city and the DMV, I'm going to do my best to bring home the Olympic gold from Paris back to my community. Thank you, Mayor Bowser, for supporting boxing throughout the city with new gym facilities, especially the Columbia Heights Community Center. Columbia Heights Boxing Gym should be very honored to be hosting the Black in Action Boxing Champions tribute. Thank you, Mayor Bowser, for supporting me and all the past former champions. It means a lot to me, and I'm going to do my best.
What's up, guys? Lamont here. I want to say thank you so much. I appreciate the love and the support. I'm grateful to be honored by Washington, D.C., the city that I am a native of, the city who made me who I am today, and just to be amongst all the important and legendary people in the sport of boxing when it comes to Washington, D.C. On behalf of me and my team, I want to say thank you. I wish I could be there, and next time, hopefully I'll be there and we'll be celebrating even more. Maybe a unification, maybe undisputed. You know, the sky's the limit. And I couldn't have done it without any of you guys, without your support, without my team, without my family. And I just want to say thank you again. Appreciate it.
Before we get to the champions that have belts, we have another champion with us today. Three-time world champion, I think. Anyway, we wanted to make it official today, Mayor, and make you an official champion with the D.C. Combat Sports Commission. Yeah, you're welcome. Three-time. We'll get your belt is on back order, but we're going to get it. Don't worry. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's hear from Andrew Huff again. Thank you so much. So we will proceed with the honors. And this came from the heart. Before I say that, though, look, the mayor has been breaking glass ceilings for a long time. All right? That's right. So this is just nothing here. That's right. This gentleman, as you heard, Jamal Harvey, I think he was the youngest to qualify for the Olympics. And his mother, Kim, is here. His coach, Derek Davis. Come on up here, Daryl. Kim, that's right. We know he's going to bring that gold medal back. That's right. So, trivia question. Who was the last Olympic medalist from the district? Oh. Well, we know you was his trainer. I ain't want you to answer, Juice. But he's right here. Where are you? Clarence Vincent. That's right. The bronze medalist, 2000, Sydney, Australia. That's right. So he knows a thing or two about being an Olympic. Okay, we'll get to you, though. I just wanted to see you. That's all. That's all. So please accept this thank you for all your hard work and dedication on behalf of Mayor Muriel Bowser. Award of Excellence presented to Jamal Harvey. Okay. You can stand behind us. Okay. Well, we're going to bring them all up. Okay. Yeah. This next gentleman, former two-time middleweight world champion, and as I recall, the first vegan world champion in history. That's right. Am I right? Keith Holmes. You still look like you're in fighting shape too, man. Thank you. We're going to get to you. Thank you. No. This gentleman, also Award of Excellence, presented to him. He has his own clothing line as well. He's a master chef. Now, did you get your food handler's license? That's what I want to know before I eat any of your food. Former two-time junior welterweight world champion DeMarcus Chop Chop Corley. But he ducked no one. You heard his name earlier, and a bit of a nostalgia for me. He was an amateur, and he told his father years ago, when I become pro, I hope that ring announcer's still around. I'm still around. Look, he know. That's right, Award of Excellence presented to Derek Scooter Davis Jr. Is it down here? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. That's right. Following in the footsteps of his great dad, who was a great amateur, now a great actor, of course, a great trainer. That's right. Award of Excellence presented to Patrick Harris. The DNA is real. I had someone call me about this young man just yesterday. Certainly, the earmarks of greatness is all on him, and we expect nothing less. Award of Excellence presented to Nasheed Sugar Shade Smith. This gentleman could not be here right now, but certainly coaches are clean. Please come on up. This is Dave Jacobs Jr. accepting Award of Excellence for Lamont Roach Jr., our newest world champion. Too Sharp, are you here? William Joppy Jr., are you here? Okay. This next gentleman, you know, he held it down in D.C. for about 10 years straight. And, of course, he had the big victory at the new convention center against Amir Khan. His brother, also world class, Anthony. Please welcome right now for the Award of Excellence presented to Lamont Havoc Peterson. And, of course, the mayor has some history with Lamont. Congratulations. And this young man, I knew him when he was I think, freshman in high school. And I stayed in contact with his father, and he graduated at 17 with over a 4.0 average, as I remember. Let's hear a round of applause for that. Academics, and athletics. The newest signee, or no, not the newest, but certainly one of the signees for Mayweather Promotions. This is our very own Award of Excellence presented to Jaleel Major Hackett and his father Bernard. Thank you so much.
We have one last champion to recognize. We can't let Henry leave. Oh, we have one more? Oh, excuse me.
This gentleman went all the way over to Japan and won the title when nobody thought he could against a 6'4" guy who was knocking everybody out. But he prevailed. Our very own Award of Excellence presented to William Joppy Jr. What's up?
And we couldn't let Henry leave with only a gold medal. So we did want to take the opportunity to recognize Henry Discombobulating Jones, who is undoubtedly the voice of boxing in the District of Columbia and beyond. And Henry does a lot of work outside the ring and behind the scenes that folks don't know a lot about. But I can tell you that he's been a great asset to the commission, and he's served the District of Columbia very well. So, Henry, thank you, sir. And you get your own.
Well, did you get the photo out picture? This lady, a former and present undisputed super middleweight champion, Franchon Cruz de Zern, the fashionista. That's right.